Alright, hey guys, welcome. I'm going to have a tutorial of the Retro Arcade Game Creator. This is Probe 5, and I'm just going to tell you the basic information about it and what you should know about it, and, maybe we'll make a game or something. Alright, so you're going to want to, when you first open it up, you'll probably have this thing, which is Create, so you want to do that. New, add your first level, so that's your level. You can have up to 9 levels, and then you add your first stage by pressing the plus button. This is to go back to levels menu, and basically your world at the moment is Forest World. There's really not much more for Forest World, and then just click create, and then you can go into your stage. I think you can create up to 9 stages. I never really thought of that, so yeah. I guess they're basically mini levels, which are okay. So, um, yeah. Let me start by going on this side because it will be easier for me. So this is your like land, like platforms and their basic everything. And all right. So this is your ground. I mean, you have different types of ground. I don't. There's no difference. It's just like what area you're going at. And then this is the backgrounds. Like right now it's clouds, but I could change it to like this. Yep. But you could like change it to like trees or something. Scenery is those things you see in Mario if you ever play it. Like it's just backgrounds of like hill things or something, whatever they're called. I don't know what they're called. Um, but yeah, they just help with the scenery being a little more nicer. It's pretty self-explanatory. Grass, it's just like ground. I don't see a difference, but it's like there's 3 types of grass. There's like regular grass and like seems like tall grass and like wheat grass. I don't see much of a difference though. I mean, I really don't. I I, I don't know. I guess it's to make the place more jungly or something. I don't know. And then you got vines over here. Vines are you jump on them and you go up to a certain place and yeah, there's 2 different types of vines here. There's a regular vine and then there's a fancy vine, and these are ouchie plants. Ouchie plants, yes. Um, they basically spring up at you and poke you when you're not expected. These are great for puzzles. Like you can hide them behind grass or the ground, or whatever, and they'll pop up at you, and it's pretty good. Liquid. Yeah, this is your water. This is acid, which hurts, and guess what? It's lava too. So that's your basic lava. And then you have a water spout, which brings you up a certain amount of, like if there was a high ledge that you couldn't get to, you could use a water spout, or you could use a mushroom. Now, there are 2 types of mushrooms. There's a regular mushroom. It looks like a poison mushroom for, like, the jungle and stuff. But they both are equally springing you up to get you a boost and stuff, I guess. And well, not I don't guess, but I know. Blocks. These are breakable blocks. I, these are normal blocks. These 2 are normal blocks. I think these are slippery, but I'm not positive about that. But I think these 2 are solid, and then the first one is I know for sure is breakable if you stand on it for a good decent amount of time. Okay, and the next one is platforms, which excuse my chair there if you heard it. But these are the platforms. This is your basic platform. This is a slippery platform. You can jump on it, but it would be slippery. If you stop, it would take a while, y'all. And then this, you can't really jump on it. I mean, there's no way to jump on it. You can't do it. It's not possible. You can move on it though, but I think it's slow, so it's like glue or something. And then this is a spiky platform, pretty self-explanatory. And then this is like the first one, but it's like a different texture. Same with this one. So, yeah. And springing platforms, they are like the mushrooms, but I think they take you a little less. And then, yeah, they're like, and this one's like a regular log, and this one looks like it's like a damaged log. And this is a barrier, because if you do an action, then that barrier will go away, because it will be there at first. And yeah, hopefully I'm making sense to you guys. Anyway, next thing is the treasures, health, and such, and things to help you along the way. So let's go to the treasures. I can't say that. This yellow coin is your basic coin. It's 10 points. This is 25 points, and then this is like 250 points. It's really valuable, and I've never really dealt wrong with that. I think it's just fool's gold or something because it's useless. I don't know what it really does. And then this is your health. This is the lowest amount. This is the highest amount, and then this is an extra life right here if you ever die. If you die, and this would be helpful. Energy, um, your basic energy, which when you go underwater, you're gonna be wasting energy. So these are helpful for like when you're underwater or stuff. You can restore it. I think it restores on. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Magic spell, which gives you the power to shoot at the enemies, which I will go into more depth later. You have one, which was 1, 3, 3, and so many amount for this one. You got ability gems, health, which increases your health, movement, increases movement, strength, increases strength, and shield, which is like an invincibility for like a while, and then it goes off, and then the switches for the barriers or an event to happen, like water rising or water drowning or lava going down or whatever. And then tunnel, pretty self-explanatory. I mean, it's a pathway to whatever. Get different types of switches. I forgot to say that. Yeah. Oh, on, off. Okay. That's pretty self-explanatory. Tricky things are like the spikes and ouchie plants. I mean, you touch on them and then they hurt, but these ones go down. So you jump on them once and then it's all right. So okay. So the spawners, they spawn out bees that will take some of your HP off, and that's not good. That's not that's bad. you know. Um, you got signs. You got left. No, you got right, left, up, down, information, danger. You got guardians, which half of them aren't guardians. It's just like this one is, and this one's like a spiky-haired woman, and this one's like a. This one's well, I guess in the dress it is, but I really find it. This one is a guardian because it's a bunny and it can speak, and I don't know what the heck that is. It's could it be a troll? I really don't know. And this one's like a blue guy in a business shirt, like yeah, I'm going to work. And then there's this creepy bear. There's nothing much to say about this bear. He's weird and creepish. And you got your decorations for like I don't know for inside a cave or if you're making like a castle type level, which there isn't that though. But if you were to make it, then these would be good decorations. Although there is one option, so you don't have that much. Okay. Alright, so moving on to enemies, Baddie, it's your basic Goomba. Big Baddie is stronger than the Goomba, but it's like a Paragoomba, but it doesn't fly. I guess. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Okay. Anyway. Moving on. Pointy, you can't jump on it because it will hurt you, and it's like those spiky Goombas in Paper Mario. If you ever played that, you know, the basic way to do it is to get the magic spells and just shoot it out of there, or just ignore it. Helmet, same thing as Pointy, but it doesn't hurt you. Grumble, it's like the Goomba, but it takes more damage. Sheep is like a paratroopa. You can kill it easily. Birdie is the same thing, although the birdie does follow you. Snorkely is like your blooper, but it goes up and down, and it like puffs out at you when you're near it. And that's not a fun time. Bugfish is like a cheap, goes back and forth. And then a jumpy. I don't know what those jumpies are in Mario, but I think they're like just a hybrid Goomba or something. They're really easy to take down. And then your boss, and you know that's it shoots things at you. You have to shoot back at it. You can't jump on it to defeat it. And yeah, but each enemy has a certain amount of points if you actually beat it. Um, So yeah, I think the highest is obviously the boss, and then the lowest is probably the baddie or something. I'm not going to go into full detail with that, but they do have points if you beat them. So pretty self-explanatory. All right, this is the all right, this like grind thing, whatever it is. This is your options. That's what I wanted to say. This is to change the background to whatever color you want. As you can see here, this is to change the brightness and darkness and all that good stuff. So we'll leave it like that. And then this is music. You can choose what type of music you want to have. Um, it's really a good variety of music. I mean, they're really are all good music. But I'm not gonna have music on there at the moment, so you know. And then this is to, upgrade, upgrade if you want it like that, you want it like that, you want it like that. I you can reset it and then set it out of that, and that's the basic explanation of that. So moving on here, this is the undo button. You can only undo certain things from your last save point when you're on this tab. And then this is your, what I'm on right now, where you're dragging it with the mouse thingy, Oh, and there's another option too, like a select tool, which you select, and it will like become pretty self-explanatory if you used Paint or Photo Bucket or whatever you use. And then you have the paint button, real easy for platforms and such, the ground and grass. That'll be useful, and other things too, which are useful for that. And then you have the erase button to erase an item. Pretty self-explanatory. You can't erase the character though. Yeah, you can't. It's just like that. And then you can move the character around wherever you want, except there's a limit. You have to after that, but you can move it anywhere basically. So, and then right here is the connector button. This connects to like one thing to another. All that good stuff. That's what I was talking about for the barriers things. If you have a switch in, that barrier will probably go off. So do that. And then oh yeah, this thing's a text here. You enter a text at this location. What, we're not gonna do that. And then these are your zoom in, zoom out buttons, pretty self-explanatory. And then this button right here goes back to the stage. It's just menu. Your changes will be kept at a later time. Sorry about that. So yeah, I'm gonna put some audio on here. Put some audio on here. While I'm making this game here, we'll put on something legitimate. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do this. I'm gonna make my I'm going to make a quick game and show you it with using all the items here, and I hopefully I'm gonna stop speaking and I'm gonna play this music. Hopefully it's hopefully you can hear it. Hopefully it's good. And so yeah, so here we go. Sorry. that we're done with that, we are ready to test our game. Hold on, I need to. I think it already comes with music, though, doesn't it? No, it doesn't, because I fooled with it earlier. Let's go with just a basic arcade 10. Okay. All right. So let's test our game. All right. Well, I need to add some more mushrooms there. And I'll just add that. I guess. I don't know. Oh well. One thing else I wanted to mention too, I didn't use every item I wanted to because I was kind of, lazy. I'm sorry. I do apologize for that, but like I said, just test it on your. Well, I didn't say, but test it on your own. Try it out. Give it a try. Yeah. All right. Let's get back on with our game. All right. I think you have seen enough then. Basically, over there. Let me change my Medicam options here. Change you up there, right? Show the mouse cursor. So basically, over here you have your jumpies, which will jump on you, and then your log springs look like mushrooms, and then the spawners will spawn bees, and like a. The picky things will go down, and then your fish, swim through it. Acid, watch out for the acid, and the fish are there. And then your birds, and then your mushrooms again, and then treasure chest, and then the boss, and then you're done, and level completed. I am sorry for that, but that is all I have for it right now, and hopefully I'm not gonna do any more tutorials because there'll probably be more than me, which will be good. I will do video reviews though for the main site though, so stick around and I will do that soon.